every American to be prepared for the hard days that lie ahead. We're going to go through a very tough 2 weeks. This is going to be a rough 2 or 3 weeks. This is going to be one of the roughest 2 or 3 weeks we've ever had in our country. We're going to lose thousands of people. When I see 28, 29 people from the governor of New Jersey, 29 people. When you see 173 people died in New York yesterday, or whatever the number was, I think it was more than that. When you see the kind of numbers that we're witnessing, we've never seen numbers like that.
Today is April 1st, 2020, April Fool's Day, which in my mind should be called President's Day in honor of Trump. But yesterday he told the truth. No insults, none of his usual shenanigans with reporters. He finally saw the light. COVID-19 is a killer. And he realized that the numbers just keep moving in the wrong direction, and the fight is a long way from over. Give him credit. He was in pain. I think he's been afraid of the truth because he thinks his entire presidency is based upon his economy. So at this point, he can afford to tell the truth, because not admitting what's likely to happen will probably cost him his beloved job. Okay, so now that's the good side for Trump. But then I found out something else. Trump, you may recall, did away with his daily press briefings last year because they called for a level of accountability with which this president wasn't prepared to put up with. But after the coronavirus pandemic took away the president's favorite meeting, live rallies in front of his supporters, Trump discovered the value of daily virus updates. So now Trump has his eyes glued to a new set of numbers, his television ratings. And because I'm comfortable in saying that for Donald, every press briefing on the lawn, on the White House lawn, is a campaign rally. And I'm not the only one that feels that way. Over 120,000 people signed a petition calling for the end of live coverage of Trump's coronavirus briefings. These briefings are not the place for politicking or insulting people. The petition alleges that the president is using the press conferences as an opportunity to hold a live daily rally. The Trump conferences have been a mixed bag, containing both messaging from health officials and the president lashing out at opponents and journalists. Instead of enabling his behavior, major news media outlets need to stop airing these press briefings live, unedited on television. The petition reads that. That's what they're asking for. And there are no commercial breaks. I'm not a big fan of commercials, but watching these press briefings put a whole new light on the value of a commercial break. Here's a piece of good news. The other day, Governor Cuomo asked health care workers across the country to come to New York and help us in the COVID-19 fight. We need relief. We need relief for the nurses who are working 12-hour shifts one after the other. We need relief for doctors. We need relief for attendants. So if you're not busy, come help us, please. And we will return the favor. We will return the favor. That's what Cuomo said. Well, this is what happened. We now have about 78,000 people who said they would help. That's what Cuomo told us yesterday. God bless the state of New York and God bless humanity. Meanwhile, there's help in other areas. Delta, JetBlue, and Southwest Airlines are offering free flights to healthcare professionals willing to travel to New York. And luxury hotels in New York City like the Four Seasons, the Plaza, and the St. Regis are providing medical professionals with free rooms to stay in so they don't have to go home and potentially expose their families to a dangerous virus. Now, when you hear this kind of story, when you hear this type of news, when you hear about these organizations stepping up, you know we are going to beat this pandemic. So do your bit. Social distance, wear a mask, accept the quarantine with a smile. Remember, we're all in this together. It's going to be a tough fight, but we're going to win it. We're going to win it. I have confidence. After reading these things and seeing what the American people are willing to do, I have confidence we will beat this thing. And now I'm too tired to continue with my spiel. So that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. Put on your mask. Keep your social distance. And please, please, take a nap during the press briefings. Bye.